Welcome to Unsigned Spotlight, the daily live show from the Scene Projects. We shine a light on the best unsigned musical talent from around the world, featuring songs from independent artists across all genres. This is where passionate music heads, emerging artists, and curious listeners come together to discover what's next.
I've stood at the edge, hands shaking, heart loud, letting fear whisper, often keeping me in the crowd. All the chances I had, I let slip away. Thought I wasn't ready, but I was just afraid. When successes came knocking, I said it was a fluke. Doubted the proof of all the things I could do. I've had my wins on stage, but jealous words would bite. Made me second guess, kept me from owning my life. No more fear, I'm stepping out tonight. No more doubt, I'm chasing what's mine. I've been losing by standing still. Now I'm ready to climb, to feel the thrill. No more fear, it won't define me this time. I thought failing meant the end of the line, but failing's not losing, it's learning in time. All those moments I ignored, thinking they were fake, were pieces of power I'm now ready to take. The risk is real, but so is my fire. I've let fear play me, but now I'm higher. No more holding back, I'm breaking free. The world won't wait, so why should I be? No more fear, I'm stepping out tonight. No more doubt, I'm chasing what's mine. I've been losing by standing still. Now I'm ready to climb, to feel the thrill. No more fear, it won't define me this time. I've counted every what if in my head, letting tiny voices keep me from what's ahead. But all those fears are just shadows on the wall. I'm breaking through, I'm ready to risk it all. Every maybe is a chance I take. Every heartbeat is a choice I make. I failed by hiding, but now I see the only real loss is not trying it all. And that's not me. No more fear, I'm stepping out tonight. No more doubt, I'm chasing what's mine. I've been losing by standing still. Now I'm ready to climb, to feel the thrill. No more fear, it won't define me this time. Gonna try, feel the thrill. Gonna try, feel the thrill. Ready, ready, ready to shine.
just leave him dancing on his own. Hello, everyone.
Hello, my Muppets.
My Muppets, how are we?
My Muppets.
I tell you what, I was having all sorts of technical problems behind the scenes there. We got chucked off stage. Everything decided to break and lose the links and God knows what. And I was panicking and I thought, do you know what? I've got to get this sorted before that song finishes. And I did it in record time with 2 seconds to spare.
What can you say?
What can I say? The only thing is I've lost my pictures, which is no good. So I'm going to slowly bring you them and get them through. And hopefully we will have no more problems on the show. How are we? I know what it is, Michael. It is hump day. It's Wednesday.
Yeah. I like Wednesdays, though. Because it's like, I don't have to deal with Monday and Tuesday for another 5 days.
Well, this is very true. This is very true. It's that sort of day when, you're halfway through the week, you're a bit fed up with work, you've already had enough by now because it's Wednesday. It's not quite the weekend, so you can't have a sleep in. It's like that real miserable day in between, isn't it?
Well, yes, but remember, to do this show, I have to now get up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock in the morning.
I know. Terrible.
So what does 8 o'clock in the morning where you are in Seattle look like? Give us a sort of typical morning waking up. Because I wake up to the same thing every single morning. I wake up to cold, rain, misery, and it's just like typical British weather. What's Seattle like?
Seattle is, for the most part, Seattle's really gray, which is can be very depressing, honestly, because just overcast. We've had some sun for the last 4 days, but it's cold. It's like 36 degrees, which is just slightly above freezing, like 3 degrees above. So I'm not a big fan of the cold. I like it hot. I think I'm in the wrong area, but Seattle's such a beautiful city when the sun is out. It's just you got to get the sun out. Like, peekaboo, come out.
Come on now.
Wherever you are.
Tell me about, if I was to come over to Seattle, I'm from the UK. I know nothing about the Seattle night scene.
I think it would
tell the viewers about what Seattle's like for a musician.
Seattle's got really good, grunge started here, and then of course, Heart lives here, the rock group Heart, and there's a really good music scene in the Seattle area. Pretty diverse. I have a lot of friends that, are working musicians and have albums and they're gigging and stuff. And, so Seattle's a really nice area for the working musician, especially if you're, kind of a band that leans towards, rock and kind of blues, that kind of thing, then it's really good. They look at me as like I'm odd, but they appreciate me. But I don't know where I would fit, to be honest. I don't. So. But the music scene is really, really good here. You would enjoy it because there are little clubs all the time, and happening. And but then, the nice thing about Seattle is you can drive 5 miles away from Seattle and be in a totally different feel, and then you've got Mount Rainier and all the gorgeous parks and, of course, the sound and everything. So, yeah, Seattle's a really good city. And, of course, we've got our Seahawks. Whee!
And you got the Seahawks as well. Fantastic. Well, I tell you what, Michael, if I'm ever in the US, I will look up Seattle because it sounds a really good place to go.
You know that if you ever come here, you are more than welcome, and we will definitely hang out and have a blast. Take you on Fisherman's Wharf and take you up to the Space Needle and ride the roller coaster, the Ferris wheel. We got a lot of cool stuff. So Seattle's a really fun town. It can be as busy as you want it to be,
Fantastic.
or as slow. If you just want to.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you where Bubba is today. He said the wind is howling in South Dakota.
Okay.
And it is about 1 right now. So he's got a lot of wind. So poor Bubba is sitting in the backstage with a lot of wind tonight.
Oh,
it's a good job he's not on stage, isn't it?
I don't remember if I've ever been to South Dakota.
No, is it? I've got NASCAR. Is NASCAR in South Dakota? Is that just me watching too much TV programs?
I don't know what they have in South Dakota. They might have NASCAR. I just didn't think the state was that big that it needed to be a north and a south. But because there's a north.
I'm sure Bubba will let us know. I'm just going to say hi to everyone. He will let us know. Let him get in the background.
We do know they have good music there because.
Well, Bubba's there for a start, isn't it? We know starts and ends. Yeah, he did try to add starts and ends to the program, but a couple of people sent their songs in right at the last moment, and I thought, I'm sorry, boss. This is a music program for Unsigned, and yes, we know that he is an unsigned artist and a terrific artist, but unfortunately, the viewers have to come first. Okay, so thank you so much for sending them all in. I literally sent Michael away for some homework last night, and he come back with 1 artist out of 3. What was your homework? Well, you cannot include your own. Okay, that's not fair.
Artist. Look, I literally sent, and people are going to send. They're getting their stuff sent over to me, but I sent an invite to at least 12 artists and they're really good, like amazing.
Bubba's just having a bit of a wobbly with his wind problem. He's turning off the show because there's some bias towards him, and we didn't include him. Well, I'll tell you what, Bubba, we will include you on the show tomorrow. We absolutely love you, okay? And we will make sure that your songs are played tomorrow. What do you reckon, Michael?
I think we should. Play
I will make sure it is in the playlist tomorrow, and we will get you in here, okay? So stop sulking. We will include you. Do not turn the program off. We need you because we are. But I tell you what, Michael, he's adding to our homework. Did you see that we've got some more homework? We've got to go over to some podcast awards, okay? That we've been being put forward for. And we've also got to go and vote. Did you see that in the messenger?
I think I already voted for him in one of them.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. See that. So podcaster of the year, Bubba starts. Okay. For the spotlight, the scenes. Okay. He's got his 2024. He wants his 2025, 2026, 2027. Okay. So we've got to keep him going with these awards. So what he's doing is that he's making a house full of trophies. Okay. And basically, we need to keep them going for him, okay? So it's our job as presenters, okay, to keep these awards coming for him, okay? So, he keeps them going in his little garage that he sits, okay?
God.
Yeah, so we will look after you. He says he's keeping an eye on us, but we're keeping an eye on him as well. Anyway, let's go to the music, everyone. You've been sending them in. Busy. Like I said to Michael before the show, 25 songs per week. And that is if we have 5 per show. Sometimes we get through 6, so that's over 25 songs per week. That's a lot of music for you lot to send in. And also a lot of music for me to organise and choose. But I tell you what, you've been sending in such great tracks. It's easy. Yep. Absolutely easy.
Yesterday's show was amazing still.
Today's show is going to be even better because I am going to start it off with a rock tune all the way from the UK, from the Vengeful of Misery. And this is called The Echo of Crimson Veil. Okay, and I hope you really enjoy it. And I hope they are listening as well. And I hope that you all enjoy this track, okay? If I can find it. Here it comes. Are you ready for this? You're going to be blasted on this one. Turn up, everyone.
In shadows deep, the silence calls.
Wow, wow, wow. What a way to start the hump day. What vocals.
I was not expecting that from her. I expected it from him. But I wasn't expecting la 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 la.
I tell you what, when I first put that on, I was like, I've got to turn that down a bit because my ears are blown away by his vocals. And that was your deep, deep rock song. And then when she comes in, it's like, where's that voice come from? That's like not what I was expecting whatsoever, but a great addition.
Changed, but then she went into the growl. I'm like, wow.
I'm not one for growling songs. I'm sorry, rock fans. You know, I'm when I grew up, I think like my brother was really into these deep growl of a rock singer, and like it always scared me when I was little. But I just generally just didn't really enjoy it. But there are just some bands who've got it down to a T, and then they bring those vocals in like that. And I actually really like it. Love the guitars. The guitars in that are amazing.
Obviously, I couldn't do that to save my ass. Like, there's no way at all. But when it's done correctly like that, it's really impressive. Like,
it is amazing.
I would love to get on stage and be like,
that's me anyway. It's after a few Stellas. It's like,
it's me in the morning clearing the phlegm out.
You got be. I tell you what, you've got to be. You know, that's got to be your style, and that's got to take some practice to sing like that. I'm sorry. You can't just naturally go up to a microphone and do that.
You have to have some serious vocal longevity in your wow, because for me, if I did that, I'd last about 2 songs, and it'd be like sandpaper, like I'd be destroyed. But to be able to do that, just somebody said you can do that by sucking air in, like singing by inhaling. And
Okay, see, I just sound like Chewbacca. Oh. I tell you what, everybody, please, please, please look after your vocals, especially those sort of vocals. But I tell you what, on 8A's sort of like dodgy TikTok shop, there's one thing on there which actually saved my career, especially when I went to X Factor, and it was a product called Vocal Zone. Have you ever used it, Michael?
Not Vocal Zone. I have used a Chinese it's like a thick, kind of almost like a cough syrup, that is amazing. And then there's a couple things like that I've used that you spray in your mouth. You just have to make sure that whatever you're, a piece of advice, never spray something into your mouth that actually numbs you, because what will happen is it will numb you, and if you're singing poorly or you're agitating your cords will not notify you that you're hurting yourself. And then the next day your throat is completely raw and scratched up because the thing that you sprayed in your mouth, like I was on tour with somebody and they use Chloraseptic.
Okay.
No,
just don't do it.
Because all you're doing is numbing your throat. To bad technique. It's like you want something that lubricates, like a throat coat or something like that, or what you got on TikTok. You want to spray that in your, but it should always be something that
lubricates. These Vocal Zone, these are a good price, like literally £2.29, and normally that's really cheap. Actually, they're normally about £5 in the UK. But they're like pastels, like a cough pastel, but they've got a lot better taste. They you can get them in strawberry and cherry and blackcurrant and all the nice taste. And I remember finding these before I went to X Factor, and I was never thinking that I was going to get through the whole weekend. I thought I was going to have one song in the O2, and I wasn't going to make it. When I made it and had to sing the whole weekend in the O2. These were literally my go-to. These are my
Were they like little cough drops or cough suppressants? Or?
Little cough suppressants, little cough sweets, and you take them. Like literally eat them like sweets. They recommend that you take one and then leave it for 3 or 4 hours before, because they do last as well. They really open up your airways. Okay. Really, one tastes okay as well, because most cough medicines are like, bleh. You want to spit.
But I have really to reiterate. I have to reiterate to all the singers out there, having been a vocal coach for a long, long time, never take a product that numbs. Never. Take a product that coats and soothes and lubricates and that kind of thing. But if you see something that says it will numb you, run to the hills. Because if you sing with them, run. So there you go. There's my little.
Okay. Well, we're 24 minutes in. We better get on with some more music. And this one you have sent in from your amazing partner. So tell us a bit about Jukebox of Regrets while I find this song.
Well, where you find it?
What do you mean? Where did I find it?
No,
JP Cates. What do you mean, where did I find it? I'll tell you what a co-host, eh? Tell us about your partner's song. And he's like, where did you find it?
Yes, Jason has been writing country music for well over a decade. And he had been focusing so much on my music and stuff that I pushed him to, I said, now you're going to record some of your stuff because it's really, really good. And you have everything ready to go. Just get in the studio and record the vocals and let's do this. And he stunned me with some of the stuff that he wouldn't let me hear him record some of it, because he was just like, I want to do this on, And so this is one of the tracks that I did not know. I just heard roughly him singing in the studio, but it wasn't really there. I didn't know how it was coming together. And this song is a banger. Like, this is a tremendous. In fact, I have to give him a shout out. He made Song of the Day yesterday by votes. It was playing on a station, and he got the most votes for the song. And so he made Song of the Day. I was like stunned.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, stunned because he's he's relatively unknown. But when you hear this song, I don't know if you've heard it yet, but if you haven't, it's really, really, really good. Like,
Fantastic. Well, everybody, this is a Jukebox of Regret. Here we come.
I walked in here just me and my worn out boots, looking for a drink and some peace, that's the truth. Jukebox humming like an old freight train, and I swear that tune cut straight through the rain. It's a song from a time I'd rather forget, one that got me lost in a heart full of regret. I tried to shake it, but the past don't know. Now I'm stuck right here with no place to go. Now I'm drowning in the sound of a song I can't forget. It's a breath that ties me to the things I regret. I thought I'd wash it down with some gin and rye, but it's just another round for love I let die. Keep pouring it down, trying to drown the night, but this jukebox keeps singing every wrong. I tried to hide it, now I'm drowning in the sound of a memory too loud. I came for whiskey, thought it'd take the edge, but that song hit me like a walk off a ledge. It's the one you played when we used to dance. Now it's a ghost that don't give me a chance. I thought a shot would chase it from my mind, but the more I drink, the more I find that memory's a chain that won't let me go, and that jukebox keeps pulling me back to the show. Now I'm drowning in the sound of a song I can't forget. It's a thread that tied me to the things I regret. I thought I'd wash it down with some gin and rye, but it's just another round for love I let die. Keep pouring it down, trying to drown the night, but this jukebox keeps singing every wrong. I've tried to hide it, now I'm drowning in the sound of a memory too loud. Now the bar's gone quiet, but that tune rolls on like the ghost of you in an old sad song. A voice on the vinyl, slow and low, tells me what I lost and what I'll never know. A man can run, but he can't outpace a melody that knows his fall from grace. Now I'm drowning in the sound of a truth I can't forgive. Every line reminds me of a life I didn't live. Thought the bottle might give me some peace somehow, but it's just me in that jukebox, tearing it down. I keep pouring it down, praying time turns kind, but that song keeps digging up the love I left behind. Yeah, I'm drowning in the sound and it won't turn Now I'm drowning in the sound of a truth I can't forgive. Every line reminds me of a life I didn't live. But the bottle might give me some peace somehow, but it's just me in that jukebox, tearing it down. I keep pouring it down, praying time turns kind, but that song keeps digging up the love I left behind. Yeah, I'm drowning in the sound and it won't turn down.
Wow, JP, what a track!
Isn't that a banger? What?
Certainly is a banger. Love that track. Love JP. Thank
I
you
do
so much
too.
for sending that one over. I really do love that one. I'm trying to find where I put his song, and there it goes. Let's remove it and get us back to the stage. But no, I tell you what, it must be an absolute blast in your house from both being musicians.
It is crazy when we decide to get creative, and we literally obsess. Like when we decided, I think like every good artist, when you decide to really go for it, you set everything else aside, nothing else exists. You wake up with songs in your head and you pound, and then all of a sudden it's 1:30 in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning, and you're like, oh, I could get some sleep. So
It must be constant party in your house as well. You know, normally if there's one musician in the house, not two.
It's very, very, yeah. We're never bored.
I expect you're not. I tell you what, I'm not being bored tonight on TikTok. I keep getting messages sent through from a bloke called Muddy, and I've got smiley clown faces. I have got bro on it. I've been called bro for ages. My brother calls me bro. It must be a UK thing. You know, is there an American thing? Do you call each other bro in America?
If it's a sign of endearment, yes. You know,
Well, I'm hoping it's a sign of something because I've got the clown's face, so I hope he's not calling me a clown. You never know. I'll tell you what, I've been called worse. A lot worse.
You could be called a lot worse.
You could be called a lot worse. I'm hoping it's a nice thing. So thank you very much for all of the people who are joining us on TikTok and seeing these wonderful products. I'm going to bring on my next product because I want to know from Michael when he's on stage, what's he doing? Michael, we can see your back. You've got a dinosaur. Ah! What is that?
It was a gift. It's a Godzilla pillow.
It's a Godzilla pillow. I like it. I tell you what, we've replaced Bubba with a Godzilla. It's our new mascot for the show, Godzilla.
Yes. Okay, go ahead. What were you going to ask?
Okay, we are now. You put me off with the new mascot for the show, Godzilla. I wanted to ask you: do you have a favorite microphone, and is there a particular make of microphone you will not go out without on your performances?
I sing with. I use a Shure Beta 87A.
Okay. And why that particular model? What is it about that model that you really like?
It is almost as close to a studio mic that you can get. I mean, you know, there are higher end ones that are like, but it's a condenser microphone. It picks up, it handles my strength really well. Like some microphones I sing into, and it's like it can't really handle it. This one seems to pick my highs up, my lows, handles, the strength of my voice. And so I got turned on to that microphone in about 2002.
Okay, wow.
I sang with one in a gig, and I'm like, I don't know what this microphone is, but I have to have one.
Is it wired, wireless? Because you can get all sorts of microphones.
Believe it or not, I travel with both a wired version and a wireless version in the same case. So if I go there and they're already have too many wireless microphones, then I'll use my wired one. I'm pretty set on the sound. So I know exactly how far to pull the microphone back, where to put it, positioning and everything. So yeah, I guess it's just, it's kind of like a basketball athlete, has a certain shoe that they like to wear, or a tennis player has a certain racket, basically you would think, okay, well, they're all the same. It's string, it's the frame and everything, but there's a difference in rackets. So I think for a singer, spending some time to find the microphone that works the best for you is definitely worth it.
I think, you have, and this is my general top tip, and this is why I want to speak about this in the show today, is that, just don't go out and buy a microphone. Please go and try some. There's so many different mics out there which will suit you as a singer. But, I've got lots on TikTok Shop, but I think for a vocalist, please go into a good music shop, try your microphones out, get the one that suits you. I'm a Shure person. I love my Shure mics.
Yeah.
Absolutely love my Shure mics, and I wouldn't be without them. But I think for any vocalist, please go into a decent music shop and try them out. In terms of recommendations, I've been asked quite a lot, being a vocalist, what I would recommend. To be honest, my recommendation is that you need to find the one that suits you. There's so many.
Right. And, JP used the Sennheiser. Loves it, and a lot of people swear by, you can't go wrong with Sennheiser or Shure. There's going to be and it's not only just finding the brand, it's finding which model you like, because SM58s don't have, for my voice, because my voice is very heavy. And so I have like an abnormal belt for a guy. It just is kind of weird.
I have an abnormal belt. I just can't normally find the right hole to put it in on my trousers. Just won't go in, It's either too tight or too loose. And I have to get like a knife and try and put it in the hole.
I can't believe this. You're so cute. Yeah, so this, as a singer, check it out. This is going to be your tennis racket. This is going to be, your tennis shoe if you're an athlete. This is going to be your steak, set of knives if you're a chef. Take some time to really see which works the best for you.
Okay, so for those podcasters out there are exactly the same problems. I've been asked this question very much today about what microphone should I use while I'm doing podcasting. Again, it depends on you as an individual podcaster. The one that I've got up on the show today is a FIFA gaming mic at $49.99. Now, I'm using a gaming mic headphone set when I do these shows. And I'll tell you what, the reason why I've chosen this one is because it has a lot of clarity. It also makes me feel comfortable that I don't have to lean into a microphone which is on the table, or I've got nothing which covers over my face. I like this one. So, a lot of podcast hosts will be like, why is he wearing a gaming headset? Well, I tell you what, I hate things in my ears. I've got really sensitivity about things being stuck into my ears. Okay, so if my missus ever puts a finger in me and wet willies me, I do not like things in my ears. Okay, so this is why this set for me is the best. So podcasters out there, go and have a look on the TikTok shop. There is many, many microphones. But again, choose the one which is right for you. You may go through 5 before you get the right one.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that's the talk on microphones. We are going back to the music. And I'm going to bring up this young lady. And we are going to Erin Bloomer. And this is called Personality Trait. And this was sent in by Rob again. Thank you very much, Rob. Rob, you have some family things going on at the moment, and I know your family needs our prayers and also needs our love. So we are sending love and support, Rob, to you and your family, as there was a bereavement in the family today. And we said you love from the show. I'm just hoping that everything is okay. Okay, so we are going to go for Erin Bloomer, and we're going to go for Personality Trait. Here we go.
Scarred me at the time, had to let go just to survive. Burned me once, not twice. Now they was all on their own. I could've been, it ain't cute or kitschy. Funny how easily real turns to fake. Why'd you play that way? I'm
Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that one as well. Some great songs coming up tonight. What do you reckon?
I like that one a lot. Boy, that was just from the get-go so catchy and kind of an earworm. Like just a great hook over and over again. Good vocals, nice production. That's it.
Definitely. I'm enjoying that. Do you know what? I've just been told that there's a violation on TikTok, and then all of a sudden it's disappeared. It's still there. I tell you what, TikTok, what violation? There's been no violation on this show. We've done nothing wrong. I shall be sorting that out when I get off air. TikTok, do not take us off. Okay, there's no violations on this show. It's totally undisputed, unsigned spotlight music from our independent artists, our wonderful artists out there from all over the world. So I'm not sure what that is. I tell you what, social media between all of the platforms, it's been a bit of a nightmare for all independent artists lately. How have you found it, Michael?
Facebook yesterday tried to put me in jail yesterday, and then I was like, okay, this is really stupid. And then so I hit the I'm going to review, I want you to review it. And I thought, okay, it's going to take an hour or two. And about 6 seconds later, they said, okay, you're unrestricted. It was our mistake. What?
It just seems to be happening all the time on every single social media at the moment. It just seems to be like, I think they've got all of these Elon Musk AI bots looking after all of these social media sites now. You know, there's no human beings on any of the social media sites now. They're all being AI'd, and basically,
it's all
if you sneeze, you get put in jail.
Or anything. It's just, yeah.
It's crazy out there.
I don't want to read, I don't want to go on Facebook and read a bunch of, hate speech and people slamming each other. I don't want that. But, if you're promoting your stuff, you're out there and you're working hard, you're trying to make a name for yourself, and, you're sharing your stuff. Come on. Really?
I think there's got to be a balance. Okay, I get this, and I understand the social media is being very scrutinized at the moment, very monitored by all of the platforms, and I get it, and I understand it. There's some really bad things on social media, but for a lot of people, this is their life. This is their living, and at the end of the day, they are relying heavily on social media to get them out, get them seen, especially musicians. It's a market where you are basically in contact with so many different people now all over the world. Right. And putting people in a Facebook jail or a Spotify jail, YouTube jail, whatever, I'm not going to say that anyone's right or wrong, but the impact on artists, especially in the independent industry, is huge, because at the end of the day, that's the way they make their living. And I just think all social media really needs to take a long, hard look about the impact when they do give someone a violation or they put someone in jail, or it's just like this thing of, I keep hearing this, poor Bubba was in Facebook jail the other day. I hope he's out.
I think he is. I got put in Facebook jail because I made too many friends on Facebook.
So you're not allowed friends, Michael.
You had too many friends. You made too many friends, which is literally what they said, and I'm like, what?
What? How can you make too many friends? Come on, Michael, a superstar like you should be they should be pouring out.
The thing is, if I go to, I'm blessed enough to, do a festival or something, and people don't know who I am, and I say, find my music or whatever on, these, I shouldn't be penalized because, 100 people all of a sudden friend request me, or, really? That's you're going to punish me for doing what your site is all about, and that is connecting people.
Crazy.
It's bizarre.
Absolutely crazy. Anyway, I am going to bring on a duo, a Tim McGregor and Robert Paul project, a rock band from Florida. USA.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring up their album art. There you go. I don't know if you know them. Do you know these?
I've heard the name, but I don't know if I know them.
Okay. So I'm going to bring out their new single, Own Your Lie. This is one from last year, so they might have brought some more out from this year. But this is one that I was sent again from Robert from last year. So I'm going to put this one on for everybody. Tim McGregor.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I like that.
We become a white knuckle nation, scraping by day, trying to put some food on the table and the bills I got to pay. The DC boys trying to tell us everything gonna be fine. We see right through them as clear as day. Some things you just can't hide. You know that we know you can't hide anymore. Oh, your about face to face, let the mirror show you a little bit of truth. We're all hanging at the bitter end. Time for us to choose. Do you remember the one who said, just let them eat cake? You better change something quick, my friend, before you get her back. You know that we know you can't hide anymore. You got to own it. You got to own it. You can't run away. You can't run away. You got to own it. You got to own it. Ooh, I like that one.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Do you like that
Aye.
one? I like that one.
I like that one a lot.
That one was a very good one. I really, really like that. That's a driving song. If I was going down the highway, I would like that in my car.
Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely a road trip song. Like, yeah.
Do you have a, like, with you and JP, when you go out in a car, do you sort of prepare for when you go out on a road trip? Do you say, right, this is the music that we're going to play? Or do you just like switch on the radio and listen to the radio?
We're not really terrestrial radio people. We usually play our playlists off of either like Spotify or Apple or whatever, and kind of let them pick. Mainly because if we do a road trip, you often lose radio signals. So, yeah. We
still in this day, have you not got DAB? Do you not like, you know, is it still sort of terrestrial FM and things like that over where you are?
Well, I mean, we just use streaming services. I hate to say it. We put in a like, and we'll just say, you know, create a playlist for us. This is what we like, and we listen to we listen to a lot of yacht rock when we're driving.
Fantastic. Do you know what? I remember the good old days where you had the stack CD player underneath the chair, where you could fit in about 15 CDs, you know, underneath and just fully load it before you went out on your road trip.
You know, that's what's so funny. It's hard for me. I don't remember the last time I stuck like a CD or an entire album in my playlist and like listen from the beginning to the end. I guess I'm so used to now listening to so many different types of music that
skipping. We're in an age of skipping. We don't even listen to the whole track anymore. We skip through.
Yeah. There's a few. I mean, there's a few, you know, there's some artists that I will listen to their stuff all the way, but I guess I just love variety. I love to be surprised, you know? So, yeah.
Definitely.
That's why this show works so well. You never know what's going to come up. You just don't
know what's going to come up. And I'll tell you what, I want to say thank you very much for all of the listeners. I have checked my violation, and I think it's someone trying to pull my chain, and basically there doesn't look to be a violation. So I think I'm safe. So TikTok, thank you very much for not giving me a violation. If you have, I'll sort it out after the show. But I want to say thank you. I can't even say this. Flavia Sanguiletti has joined the show today. What a name, hey? I tell you what, I'd hate to be a wedding host. You know those people who, like, you know, bring in the bride and groom and then they have to say people's names all the time, especially when you're in a foreign country. I hate to be one of those people. It's hard enough with English and American names, let alone foreign names. I always get them wrong.
Oh, are you asking me?
Michael's just eating, you know. I know it's got towards the end of the show, Michael, but but thank you. What are you eating?
Strawberry yogurt covered almonds.
Strawberry yogurt coated almonds. I'll tell you what, Bubba, will you have a word with Michael during the show to stop eating during the show, okay? Wait till the end of the show, then you can have your dinner, all right?
Okay.
Just stuffing his face, you know, just casually while we're talking, you know. This is how casual this is. Classic. Kelly Howard and also Bubba Starts, thank you for joining us for today's show.
I'm not eating like pizza or something. I'm just little.
I know. There you go. Well, I'll tell you what, I've got one more before we go, and this is all the way from the UK. And a lady called Julia Elliott. The reason why I've chosen this one to end the show, because she's literally my next door neighbour. She's in a sunny Cornwall over in the southwest. Okay, and this is her new single, Arise and Shine, because I want you all to arise and shine with us tomorrow on the show, 6 p.m., 10 a.m. for Michael, okay? And we'll make sure that he's had his breakfast before he comes along, okay? And then we will be back on the show with you tomorrow, okay? Keep sending those tracks in. Send them in to Michael. Get him doing his homework, okay? We will be back with 5 or 6 more brand new songs from the Unsigned Spotlight Show for you tomorrow. Have a good evening if you're in the UK. Have a good morning and afternoon if you're in the US. To close the show tonight, this is Juliet Dawn, okay, from sunny Cornwall.
For your heart needs to know it's time now.
program is part of the Scene Projects Podcast Network. The Scene Project features interviews with independent musicians, comedians, and artists from across the Midwest. Become part of our community and support local art wherever you are.